Vladimir Putin fished this exact river. We discovered this location through leaked videos from the 90s, and for the next 2 days we are trying to catch a big pike here. However, this is bare area and any time we could be in real danger. Yeah, it's big. I can't wait for the first bite. Let's be careful and let's start fishing. Alright, first cast. This looks like a big pike spot. Ooh, there. Yeah. No. No. Oh, shit. Oh.
Oh.
We spooked the pike.
Vitsi, tuo oli varmaan siis yli 5 kiloinen.
Didn't see it well, but
Looked pretty big.
Big pike were the reason we came here. I've recently started my own fishing brand and I really wanted to catch one on my own lures. So when we discovered those leaked videos of Putin fishing here, we were sure this river had to hold some giants. Now we just had to find out where they were hiding. We had 48 hours split into one shore and one boat day, but we never expected how hard it would be to crack this river.
we're switching colors all the time just to figure out what they want. Weighted, without weight, normal reeled in, soft jerked. We have to crack the code. It's insane how much current there is here.
We need to find some deep holes.
Yeah. Because here it's pretty shallow, maybe further out, but I cannot go further in.
Or we need to find some corners on the river where it's not that hard to stream.
At this point, we had already been fishing for 4 hours without getting a single strike. We had fished this part of the river and the one on the left all the way down to that little bay without finding a single spot with less current. The only good news was that we also hadn't seen a single bear.
We can find spots with little current. We are gonna make a few more casts over there and then go even further down the river. It's so shallow. But it seems like there is less current over there. The spot over there looked pretty good on maps. Let's hope there is bait fish, a deep hole. We don't bring the gun anymore to every spot we walk. Because it's so heavy. Let's just hope. Oh, that goes well. There could actually be a pretty big pike in here. It's a perfect spot to hide. And slightly deeper. How is it possible that not a single bite?
Jan!
Yeah?
I found bait fish!
Really?
Yeah!
Let's go! He found bait fish. And afterwards we are gonna go to a pretty deep hole where we know for sure that it's deep, because the guy who told us that they brought Putin here after he was fishing in southern Finland recommended us this spot. But now let's go to the bait fish.
Bait fish are very important for locating pike, as they usually gather around them. We hadn't seen any all day, so Darma's spot was very promising, but again, we didn't get a strike there. We almost couldn't believe that we hadn't had a single bite in the river where Putin had fished when he visited Finland in the 90s. So we had no other choice than going to the best and only spot we knew that had a deeper hole.
So right behind us is the deep hole, And yeah, we really want to catch a big one on my own lures. That would be so cool. So let's check out if there is a big pike lurking. We are gonna give this spot quite some time and fish all around here because we both have a very good feeling about this spot. Somehow I have the feeling, because it's so slow, if we get a bite, it's gonna be something big.
Yeah, exactly the same. I don't know why is it like that.
I think I have a fish. Yeah, no! No! Fuck! I didn't even set the hook. I was so sure that this was grass.
Was it the big one?
No, no.
Oh, but still a fish.
But we found the spot, I think. We found the spot.
Yep, let me see with the big mama. Nice.
I'm sticking to the collar, but now I'm gonna use a different rig to get a little deeper down and better hook rate with 2 trebles. We both thought that we are gonna have the fishing of a lifetime here, since they brought Putin here, but we can't seem to crack the code. Now fishing from the opposite side, the deep hole. This opening here looks again super good, but might already be too far away from the hole. Let's see. Yup. Yup. Oh, this feels heavy. Darmo! Fish! Oh, it's in the plant. Feels very heavy.
Jan has a fish. Looks like a big one. Let's go.
I have no clue if it's still on. Well, that is definitely not what we came here for.
Oh, it's a small.
I think we cracked part of the code. This color was the only one to get any contacts, but we are here for the fishes like 3 times as big. But we're onto something.
After 7 hours, fishing the deeper spots with an olive white lure finally brought the first success. However, we didn't travel all the way here for such small pike, so we made a radical change. We started fishing from our rowing boat to search for other deep holes in this river where big pike could lurk.
Oh, yeah. This feels heavy. I feel the head shakes. Net. Net.
Nice.
Yes! Let's go! Bam! Ooh. Oh. Yes! Finally, we got a slightly better one. But in this river, this is a baby. Now we are fishing this bigger river from the boat. Seems like we start to crack the code here.
We were slowly understanding how to fish this river system. It was now clear that we had to fish the deeper parts, but since this area of the river was deeper in general, we had to find out what else a good spot needed to hold big pike.
We both think that the reason that I caught the pike there was the back current with the bait fish. It's the only spot in this bigger river here which had this kind of like characteristics, so we're gonna go back there, hammer it, and then I would say we only have time for one more spot.
Yeah. tuolla. Käytiin heittää tätä reunaa.
Yep. Yes!
Käytiin heittää tuolla tätä reunaa. Se oli aivan liian.
Back at the baitfish spot.
Me tultiin takas tähän, että tässä tulee tämmönen takavirta.
Yeah, I think we know where we have to fish now. Baitfish, backcurrent, and this color. Oh, very weird marking on the belly. A few more casts here, and then we are fishing the other side before we go again upwards to our last spot.
Tapped one.
The what? Yeah.
Ooh, fish!
Yeah.
Nice. Big one?
Yeah. Not small.
Siis toi toimii ihan jäätävän hyvin. It's working so well.
Take the net just in case. Oh. Maybe not that small.
Could it be big?
It could be. No. No! Yeah.
See it?
Yeah, it wasn't a big one, but it would have been so cool still.
Yeah, but you're in the lead like 4-0.
This lure, crazy how this works.
Yeah.
Yeah, speechless.
I instantly got another bite on my own lure from my new fishing brand, and since Darmo didn't have a single strike all day, fishing with some other pretty good lures, this was, to be honest, a very cool feeling. However, we still had to find the big pike, so we went to a new spot which also had some backcurrent and baitfish, and what a surprise, I caught another fish. It still wasn't the giant we were after, so we decided to fish completely different spots for the rest of the trip, and this led us to some intense encounters with more than just fish.
Pretty promising spot over there. Who knows, maybe there is the big pike we are searching. But yeah, hey, shouldn't we take the gun with us? It's getting dark.
Oh yeah, good point.
Still in bear area.
What are we going? There was something. 100% sure.
Where?
Can you see it?
No. I'm not going to fish there anymore. Was it?
I'm not sure. Bear.
Well, let's call it a day. Let's not risk that.
It turned out that it might actually have been a bear, as a local saw one the same day around there. So we were very glad that we went home to save our energy for day 2. We were very optimistic that we would now catch a bigger pike, since we were heading to the open waters of the lake, where the river we had fished the day before flows into, and where the really big pike usually swim around. Little did we know that this lake would almost break us.
I'm switching to this color now, very bright in this dark weather, on an offset hook, so I can fish those weed banks, and there is underwater quite a lot of grass as well. Let's see what happens. Somehow the middle of the lake doesn't perform. Might have to go later again to a spot where the river or a river flows into the lake. There is so much grass everywhere around here that we cannot even use the electric motor. So I'm rowing now to a new spot where a river comes in. If that doesn't deliver, we might go back to the big river, because there is a lot of bait fish and a lot of action.
think the problem just is that there is no bikes.
Yeah, it could be that, yeah, this lake is just very bad. That's why they brought Putin to the river and not to the lake.
Yeah.
Whoa! Yeah, come on. Yeah, our. Come on, let's take yours. Our theory that there is no pike doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, but the theory that there has to be current.
Yeah, the theory that there has to be current is completely true. You got it?
No.
I think we shouldn't waste time for those small ones, because yeah, we came here for the really big ones.
And that's why we decided to give up on the lake and go back to the big river from the day before. And on the way there, this happened.
Oh! Oh, yes! Ooh. What a take! Woo! Oh yes! No! No! Yes! No! Yes! Come on! Hell yeah!
Tarmo had finally caught his first fish, and of course it took an olive white lure. So I switched back to my OT Olive Dragon, made a few casts, but then we went straight away back to the bridge. It was the only place where we had seen baitfish so far, so we decided to lock in on that spot for the rest of our trip. And there we immediately spotted a huge school of baitfish.
Ooh. That's what we are searching, exactly that. Yep. Yep. Yes.
Right away. First cast to the baitfish.
Yeah, maybe get the net.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. The plan paid off.
Yeah, the theory works.
Current baitfish. Boom.
Woo!
Not yet the big one we want, but we are getting closer, I think.
There we go, but we need a much bigger pike.
That's really easy.
Yes, as basically always here, this combination delivers. Compared to the day before, our spot now had much more baitfish. It seemed like they had swum up overnight and gathered around a sandbank. And when this happens, there is guaranteed to be big pike there. So now it was on us to catch one.
I have the feeling that somewhere here is a big pike hunting, and we have to get it. Yep. No! This was a big bite. Oh, I have goosebumps on my whole body. This was the biggest, the heaviest take. Holy crap, from these 2 days. This was insane.
Really?
It was an insane bite.
Again, the same color.
I have goosebumps from my toes to the neck. Oh, you should see that on camera with the tip. This was a crazy bite.
Finally, there was a sign of a really big pike. We had spent 2 days decoding this river system, and it now all came down to our last cast. Would we finally catch a giant, or was Putin's river one level too hard for us?
Yep. Yep. I don't know. Yeah, it's big. Yeah.
Very strong ones.
Oh! Oh! Ah, but it's the biggest. Could be the biggest.
Yep.
Yes! Not the monster we came here for, but super heavy and strong fish.
I had mixed feelings about this trip. It was super cool to see that no matter what lure Tarmo had tried, we only got action on my own lures. But on the other hand, we didn't get the giant pike we were after. But anyways, if you want to see some monster fish, then just watch the video which is appearing right now.